My name is Elena Carter. I was 22 years old when I learned a painful truth. Sometimes the people closest to you are the ones secretly hoping you fail. I grew up in a small industrial town where dreams were considered dangerous. My mother worked double shifts at a textile factory. My father left when I was 12 and never looked back. From a young age, I learned one thing. If I wanted anything in life, I had to earn it myself. After graduating high school, I received a partial scholarship to a university in another city. It wasn't glamorous. I lived in a cramped apartment owned by a distant relative, a place where I was constantly reminded that I was just a guest. I slept on a folding bed, I shared a kitchen with strangers, and some nights I went to sleep hungry. During the day, I was a full-time student. At night, I worked, cleaning offices, serving coffee, answering calls at a cold customer service desk. People talked down to me. Some mocked my accent. Others laughed when I said I wanted to start my own business one day. "Be realistic," they said. "Girls like you don't make it." In my second year, I met Daniel. He was charming, confident. He listened when I talked about my dreams, or at least I thought he did. For the first time in years, I felt seen. We started dating. He encouraged me, at first, but something changed. When my grades improved, he joked about it. When I worked late, he complained. When I spoke about building something bigger, his support turned into sarcasm. "You're changing," he said. "No, Daniel," I thought. "I'm growing." Then came the betrayal. I discovered he had been sharing my business ideas I'd spent nights developing, with his friends, laughing about them, calling them cute fantasies. The worst part? He said she'll never actually do it. That night, I cried silently in my room, not because of him, but because I almost believed him. Almost. I ended the relationship the next day. No drama, no shouting. Just one sentence. "You don't deserve a front row seat to my future." From that moment on, I became unstoppable. I took extra shifts, saved every dollar, learned skills online at night when my body begged for sleep. Marketing, e-commerce, design. While others partied, I built. 2 years later, just after graduation, my mother fell ill. Doctors said stress had destroyed her health. I almost gave up everything, but she held my hand and whispered, "Finish what you started. Let my sacrifice mean something." I launched my first online business from that same cramped room. The first month, 2 sales. The third month, enough to cover rent. 1 year later, more money than I had ever imagined. People who once ignored me suddenly wanted to reconnect. Daniel sent a message. "I always knew you'd succeed." I didn't reply. Today, I own a growing company. I employ people who were once where I was. And that distant relative, I bought the apartment building. I didn't do it for revenge. I did it to prove one thing. Your past does not decide your future, and betrayal can be the fuel that builds your success. If someone ever doubted you, let them watch, silently.